Hi, welcome to Fit by Kellie. I'm Kellie. Thanks for joining me. This is a 30-minute program. We have 5 moves we're going to do. Lift heavy today. I have 15s, 20, and 25-pound dumbbells. Get your weights, and the other prop you need is a chair, any type of chair that doesn't roll, or a weight bench. Let's get started. All right, here we go. Grab your resistance strap. And let's begin the first move of the perfect 10 moves to warm up your body. So squat and then pull the strap apart. Right there. Squat, pull it apart. Feel your shoulders, feel your arms, warming up. Squat, try to go a little bit lower. One more. And now make sure you have space to step back. Lunge rear and then twist. So I want you to lunge first and then twist. Lunge, get your balance, and then twist. Step straight back. Your legs each have their own lane, so you're not on a tightrope. Lunge and twist. Now, a little bit wider grip. Reach up, bring it behind you. Straight arms, and then reach up. Step side, tap your shin. Reach up and over, tap the back. Tap your shin. Reach up and over. Reach, tap. Reach up and over. Tap the shin. Do that one more time. And then leave that on the floor. Bring one foot forward. Turn your foot out. Hand on the floor. Go ahead and lift your knee up. Push this knee out so you get an inner thigh groin stretch. Reach up. Rotate under, point your elbow towards the floor. Look up at your hand. You don't have to go fast here. Go slow and controlled. One more. Set your knee down and do a hamstring stretch, and then point your toes, hamstring stretch. And now let's turn, change sides. So opposite foot forward, shift forward, hand on the floor, tuck your toes, lift your knee. Reach up, rotate. And again, reach that knee out, point your elbow towards the floor, spread your fingers. One more. Hamstring stretch, flex, and then point, flex. Now come down to the mat for Superman, all the way down on your belly. Reach the arms, look down at the ground. Now lift up. Elbows to the sides as you hold the lift. Reach and lower. Up, reach. 2 more. Up, reach. 1 more. Place your hands on the ground. Push off the mat. Plank to downward facing dog. Plank to downward facing dog. Stretch the back of the body. Look through the legs. Plank. Spread your fingers. Downward dog. Hi, Maxwell. Plank to downward facing dog. Nicely done. Walk your feet in, and let's stand up and do a boxer shuffle. Right here. Curl your biceps, shake it off, turn your heels in. Hi, Maxwell. Go ahead. Now jump rope. Can you get it? Get it open. Go ahead. You got it. Go. Get it. Get it. You got it? You got it. Turn the rope. He's so smart. Turn the rope. Bounce on the balls of your feet. And now, jump rope. Fingertips overhead. Hop out and in. Keep going. You can also not reach all the way overhead. Keep it a little lower or right here. Just tap out to the side. Or full form, military jacks, out and in. Final move, really increasing the heart rate right here. Tap the knees. High knee run. Come on. You got it. Come on. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Done. You got it. Bye, Maxwell. All right. Please get some water. Have your weights ready. A bench and a chair, or a chair, one or the other. So we have 5 moves, again, back to back. Not really any rest between the moves. Between the sets of the 5 moves, we'll have a minute break, okay? So we'll recover. And then the first move is, let's lift 2 weights, 2 12s or 2 15s. Weights right here, toes turned out slightly, slowly lower down and lift up. So here's the thing, guys. Lower down slowly, press your feet down. Don't let your knees tip inwards or tip together. Make sure you press your knees out and then press and lift up. Do it again. Press your feet down and then lift up. Nicely done. Hold the 2 weights. So 2 medium heavy weights, 12s or 15s. Reverse lunge. Lower, lift up, lower again, step together, change sides. Step back, lower, lift, down, together. Lunge, lift, lower, together. Lunge, lift, lower, together. Do it again. Lunge, lift, lower. One more. Let's even it up. Nicely done. Here's the lat row. So here I'm going to show you. So on a bench, right here, right, on a chair, same thing. Brace, reach, pull to your hip. So we're using a brace now because this is about working the back. You want to really reach and then pull the side up slightly. Reach. So I'll stay on the chair so you can see how I'm using the support. It's not taking away from the exercise though. Let's be clear. It's not a handicap. It's just actually a proper way to do a lat pull. So either use your bench with your hand about a little above center, or the top of a chair to brace. And you want to reach and then kind of rotate. Reach, rotate. Reach, rotate. Reach, rotate. Reach, up. Nicely done. Lat or tricep extensions. And then we'll do final move, RDL, single leg. Hand behind, weight behind the head, lower and lift. Get your hands evenly placed underneath the end of the dumbbell. Arms close to your ears. Press straight up. Chin off your chest. Don't look down. I know the tendency is to do this. Don't do that. Look forward. Down and up. Down and up. If you have a hat turned around backwards, it can be annoying with the dumbbell back there. All right, RDLs. So use this lighter weight, shoulders back. So you'll reach towards your shin, hold, and then come back up. So I want you to approximate that dumbbell right in front of the shin and then come back up and look forward. Lunge and lift back up. So this is kind of the practice round. We'll increase the weight on the next round and maybe add a little challenge to the moves. Changing sides, last time. Our last move, second side. You ready? Do it. Go. Reach and bring it up. Tap. Reach right in front of your shin and then lift back up. Do it again. Reach. Lift up. Excellent. Reach. Bring it up. Tap. Reach. Bring it up, tap, reach, and nicely done. We got a whole minute to recover. So that first round, not too bad, right? It's lighter weight, a little easier. So get some water, and I'll tell you what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that again, as if you didn't know. 5 moves, same amount of time, but lift heavier. So this time, I've got a heavy dumbbell, 1 dumbbell, so I've got a 20. I'm gonna use that for my goblet squats. If you don't have as heavy as a 20, then use 2 dumbbells like we did the first round. So you're gonna turn your toes out like this, and it's just, your feet are just wider than your hips. That's about the right spacing of your feet. You'll hold the weight like this, shoulders back, and then hug your elbows in. When you lower down into the squat, try to reach your elbows to the thighs right there and touch, and then lift up. And again, we're going down for like 4 counts and touching and lift if you can. If you have to stop right there, that's okay. Everybody's working at a different level, and gradually you'll get stronger, but be patient. No one starts off doing a marathon and completes it the first day, or most people don't anyway. So same thing with strength training. You need to level up, right? So now, alternating a lunge. So keep this weight, I was stalling there for a moment, at your chest. So 1 dumbbell, unless you don't have a heavier weight. So 1 heavy dumbbell at your chest, or 2 lighter. Lunge, lift halfway, lower, step together. Change sides. Lower, lift, down, and then up. Do it again. Lunge, lift, down, and together. Lunge, lift. Feeling a slight burn there. Nicely done. Keep this heavy dumbbell. If you got 2 light dumbbells, you can put those in your hand, combining them. Otherwise, here, pull the weight. Bring your leg in close so you can get that weight up to your hip. And you may have to move your hand on the back of the chair, reposition the weight of your body, but try to pull the weight to the hip and keep your elbow into the side and do that slight turn right here. Reach. Stand up. Let's change sides. On the chair or the bench, put your knee on the bench, slide your foot in, reach. If you want to invest in a bench, they're not expensive, and they're nice to have as a part of your strength program. Reach. We'll use them again in the class. A chair is always useful as a substitute. Stand up. So it just helps support the back. That move is about your lats, and there's no need to compromise the back when you're working the lats. Tricep extension behind the head, and then lift up, so like that. And I've got my thumbs underneath the end of the dumbbell. I'm staggering my feet, looking forward, chin neutral, don't look down. If the weight's too heavy, then you're done. Bring it up and over your head. I've got a few more reps in me, and then I'll be at my last rep of this weight level for triceps. Nicely done. RDL. So RDL, stand tall and reach. Whoop, reach towards the shin. Bring it back up, look forward, shoulders back. Reach, and then come back up. And remember, when you do an RDL, reach the hip back slightly, and then come back up. Do it again. My knee is slightly bent of the standing leg. One more. Nicely done. Let's do the second side. So grab the weight in the other hand, hand at your hip, and let's do it. So reach right in front of the shin. This is my weaker side. You probably feel that too. Reach and bring it back up. Look forward. Stand tall. Reach and bring it up. Nice. Do it again. And then up. Reach. Woo! The good thing about having a bench nearby, if you need that, you can use that. All right. Set that down. So we've got a minute. So now we're going to pyramid up even heavier. The heavier weight, I'm actually going to show you how to do these moves and supporting yourself. So I'm going to go up to a 25-pound dumbbell. If you don't have that, you can also use 2 lighter dumbbells in each hand. All right, so grab some water. All right, let's have some fun. There's 2 more rounds. Pick up, squat to pick your weight up, and use your legs to bring it up to, or to stand. And then bring the weight to your chest, widen your feet, toes turned out slightly, pull in your abs, elbows pointing down, bend your knees stay pointing towards the toes, press, and then lift up. Do that again. So sit back, sink back, keep your chest up. Notice, I'm not pitching my chest forward. I'm lowering my glutes and then lifting back up. Bending up my knees and my hips. Here's another good cue. Bend your hips first, then your knees, and then go down. Press your feet down and lift. Do it again. We're strength training, guys. And up. Nicely done. So hold that weight. One hand. Okay, so hold the side of the chair, and I want you to lunge. Let's do 5 on one side, and you can hold the bench with this heavier weight just so you're balanced. No need to worry about balance right here. You're working that leg, the leg that's forward. Now change sides at the top. So right here, lunge, step together. Let's get those 5 in. Do 3 more. 3, 2, do 1 more. And now we're at lat rows. So lat rows, change hands, knee up on the chair or the bench, reach, pull the weight up. Much heavier weight, guys. So you won't be able to do as many reps. Reach, pull it up, then stretch, reach. Stretch the arm down, start the lawnmower. Pull it up. And change sides. Notice, when you're pyramiding up in weight, you're working harder, your heart rate goes higher. So hand, so right here, bring it up, and then reach. Up, reach. Bring it up, reach. Pull the weight to your hip, bring it up. Triceps are next. I'm going to pyramid down for triceps. 25 is a little too awkward. Form is the most important thing with strength HIIT training. So over the head, thumbs underneath the end of the dumbbell. Carefully, don't drop it. Reach behind the head and then lift up. Down, arms near the ears. Do not pull the chin towards the chest. Chin neutral. Right there, slow and controlled. Come on up. If you're in a gym with lots of variety of weights, try to stick to what I'm doing, okay? All right, RDL. RDL with his heavy weight. So, most important thing, be safe. Good form, okay? So now standing leg, reach right in front of the shin. You can do this. Come back up, look forward, tap your foot, get your balance, reach the weight, and extend the leg back. You do not have to straighten the leg back there. Just reach that back, and then come back up at the same time. Reach. Nicely done. Let's change sides. So standing leg. You ready? Let's do it. So you can also hold your bench, as we did before with this heavier weight. Hold the end. It's not a handicap. It's kind of like using blocks in yoga. It doesn't mean that you can't do it as well, but you're being safer or working that standing leg. You want to have a flat back, reach, and bring it up. Do it again. Set the weight down. And we've got a minute. Nicely done. The last round. So set that weight out of the way. Get some water. So your choice. The last round, you can go lighter or stick with going heavier. Okay? So I'm going to grab 130. If you have a 30, pay attention, okay? So if you're at a gym and you've got lots of choices, let's see how much more time we have. We got 20 seconds. So I'll hang up for a moment. Just be careful about how you move the weight around, because most injuries happen just by picking up weight. Okay, so bring the weight up to your chest. Get your hands underneath the end like this. Toes are turned out. Knees go the same direction as the toes. Sink your hips down, sink the hips down. Press and then lift up. Knees go the same direction as your toes. Do not lock the knees at the top. Soft knees. Lift. Nicely done. Press your feet down. If you need to stop, if you've got heavier weight, got this 30 or maybe even 35, carefully. Form is the most important part. Okay, strength HIIT. Not much time between sets. So now, same weight up here. Lunge, lift, lower, step together. Lunge, lift, lower, step together. Lunge, lift, slow, controlled. Lunge, lift, lower, and together. Next move, lat row. I'm in a pyramid down, lighter weight. So it's single arm. Use your chair or the bench. Pull your leg in so you can bring the weight up to your hip. Reach, pull it up. Stretch, pull that up to your side. Lift it up. You got it. And that's it. So set it down. Change hands. Reach at an angle. Pull it to your hip. Reach. Pull that leg up underneath you, underneath your hip. That's your support. My knee is slightly bent on that other side, and I'm bracing with my hand. I'm supporting my body, my spine specifically. Reach, pull it up to your hip. And you're done. Triceps next. So the triceps, I'm going to pyramid down to my 20. You can even go down to 15. Up and over your head, down, and then up. Careful. Down, and then up. Reach the weights up, or the weight, unless you are using too light. down, and then up. Straight arms at the top. Straight, down, lift, lower. Oh, nicely done. Pyramid, down or up RDLs. Right side and left side, and then we're finishing with a finisher. So RDL, reach in front of the shin, come all the way back up and tap. Reach and tap. Reach and bring it up. Tap. Reach. Wah. Sometimes you lose your balance. It's okay. Reach and bring it up. Nicely done. Changing sides. Pick up the weight. Standing leg. Hand at your hip. Reach. Come back up. Look forward. Shoulders back. Reach and up. Tap. Reach. Bring it up and tap. That one wasn't so good. Reach. Just be careful. And remember, you can use the prop for your balance. Nothing wrong with that. We're working the leg, and you want to protect the spine and the hips. Nicely done. Let's move these out of the way. Come down to your mat. Let's start with the climber, and then we'll do bicycle. So we'll finish on our back, and we'll get a few stretches in. So it's 30 seconds of work. There. Okay. Here I am. Now I'm in the viewer correctly. You ready? Hands behind the head. Touch, touch, touch. Do it correctly by stretching one elbow to the floor, opening up the chest. Touch your elbow to your knee. Reach your legs, alternating left and right. We'll do some tempo change. First one, we'll just do straight up, bicycle and climber. All right, so you're just gonna flip over. I'm gonna come onto my hands, and then bring my knees underneath me, and then set up for mountain climber. Slow and controlled. And you wanna keep the toes underneath the heels. Pull your abs in, press your fingers down into the ground so you're gripping. Bring it in. Now run it out a few times. Last few. Slow and controlled. You just don't want to do that too long because it's easy to get too tired and to get really sloppy. Set your knees down and then roll back. Second round. Lower down. So this time do 1, 2, 3 and pause. 1, 2, 3 and pause. 1, 2, 3 and pause. 1, 2, 3, 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 pause. Nice. Roll up or flip over. Same tempo. We'll bring the knees underneath the body right here. So go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Press your fingers down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Flip over. You're halfway. The finisher. Lower down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, straight legs. 1, 2,
3. 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. Here we go. Oh. All right, you ready? Let's do it. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. You can hop. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nicely done. Lie down on your back. So that we end up on our back. Place your ankle on your knee. The right ankle on left knee. Across and touch. Across. Reach across. Elbows. Elbow on the floor over there. Nicely done. Change sides. Ankle on knee. Lower back on the floor. Across. Last thing. Last time. 1. Touch your elbow to your knee. Up. Up and over. Reach. Up. Across. Nicely done. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend both legs up straight. So the weight of your legs going down into your hips, leveling the hips. So anytime you're feeling stiffness in your lower back, then, or your knees actually, so that you stretch your hamstrings, the back of the knees into the calves. You flex your feet right here, bend your knees, and grab your toes. Can you do that? So now, extend the right leg straight, or as straight as you can. Bend the knee, extend the other leg straight, as straight as you can get it anyway. All right, now both. Try. Reach. 3, 2, and 1. Hold your right knee and extend the left leg out straight. Press your left hand down into the top of the left thigh and relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring this knee across to the other side and turn your gaze over to the right. Breathe. So just bring that leg over. You can flex your foot right there. Relax your shoulders, relax your hips. Relax the jaw. And then lift up. Place this ankle on your knee. So the stretches are legs up, knee into chest, and then knee across, and then this figure 4. Perfect stretches to reset the body before you get going, and also to recover before you get going. Flex your feet. I want you to feel recovered and actually energized from the workout. Extend out the right leg. So before you work out, drink plenty of water. Pull the knee in. And then as you exhale, bring the knee across the body. Turn your gaze over to the left, right there, and look along your floor. Take a deep breath in and relax your shoulders and your hips. Flex your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then lift up, lower back on the floor. Figure 4, final stretch, minus cat-cow, Flex your feet, reach behind or reach through and grab the hamstring. Pull those legs in. You can use your elbow to press the knee away. Figure 4. Breathe in and breathe out. And release. Grab your legs, roll up. Come onto your hands and your knees. Right there. Look forward, cow pose. Round your back up, cat. Look forward, cow. And then cat. One more time. Now tuck your toes. 1 foot forward, stand up. And you did it. Thank you so much for showing up and doing this workout. Please let me know if you did it and about your experience, what weights you're using, and if you need any advice about what weights to lift if you've been doing this for a while or if you're new. Don't miss the yoga class, the next one in sequence. It'll be a new program or new poses, a new sequence, I should say. And then also we'll still be working on crow/crane pose. So make sure you show up for that. Little by little, we'll all get there and at least get a second maybe of balance time on your hands. I'll see you again next time.